Good morning. It's a pleasure for me to evaluate Ann. I knew Ann before she joined Toastmasters. She was the accountant for the store where my bank is. And you retired, correct? To go more into real estate and your business of tchotchkes marketing?
Promotional products?
Promotional products. Today, Ann is going to be doing speech number 4, which is how to say it. And in Ann's speech, she should be working on words that are powerful, words that convey a message and influence an audience and its perception of you. Word choice and arrangements is just as much attention as speech organization and purpose. Select clear, accurate, descriptive, and short words that best communicate your ideas and arrange them effectively and correctly. Every word should add value, meaning, and punch to your speech. So without further ado, I introduce Ann.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
No two alike, like puppies. This is Cody, my first little puppy here. I had for 10 years. He was my best friend. We did everything with that dog. He was so smart. Most of my life I've had dogs, but typically growing up I always had small dogs. Well, then my son had 2 Akitas and we took one of his puppies. So we had the Akita was cutest one out of the bunch, and I said, I have to have that dog. My husband said, we have to have him trained. I'm not going to go through all our little puppies. As soon as you open the door, they'd run out. We'd be like wild people, crazy, calling them, come back, come back, come back. So we decided to take him to a trainer, and I found this trainer that he was actually the trainer that trained the dogs from the movie 101 Dalmatians. He was awesome. He was worth every penny. He took me through every little step with him for 8 weeks. We did it together. And he always, the dog was listened right from the beginning. So after a while, we, sorry. He was just, I get emotional because this dog meant so much to me. Every day when I got home, he knew every move. He knew my every move. He jumped in my car every time we wanted to go somewhere. He was 105 pounds, but I took him everywhere with me. And one day I'd get home from work and he'd be sitting on the stairs and open up the door, he'd come in wagging his tail and I'd say, hi, Cody. He'd like, rah, 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 rah. It was like for 2 to 3 minutes every single day, he'd have to tell me about his whole day. It was pretty funny. And even when the answering machine came on, he would be, he'd start talking. As soon as the answering machine came on, he'd hear my husband's voice. He'd like, like he was answering the people that answered. So he was so much fun. We had, couldn't ask for a better dog. He knew what time I got up in the morning. He actually, as soon as I sprayed my hair, he knew it was time for me to leave. So every morning at 4 o'clock, he'd wake me up, and when I got done spraying my hair, he knew it was time to go. So he'd sit by the door and wait for me. And it's just like, you get so attached to these. He was like my kid. Every day we'd take him for a walk, same time every day. He knew when it was time for a walk. He would bring me his leash and sit in front of the TV until we actually took him for a walk. And so we'd take him for a walk. And I've lived in the neighborhood for 20 years. And everybody knew us as the couple that walked Cody. I talk to these people every day. They're like, they don't know our name, but we're the couple that walked Cody. So it was pretty cute. Well, after 10 years, we were on vacation and his stomach flipped. And the girl that was watching him called me took him to emergency, and he had surgery and everything, and 3 days later he died. But we did everything we could to try to save him. So about 4 months later, I said, I can't live without having a dog. So we found another Akita, thinking, okay, we'll do the same thing with this one. Oh my God, this dog is a dog. He is a crazy dog. He chewed all my baseboards, my railing. I mean, I'm like, okay, this is taking a lot of my patience here. But we've had him for 3 years, and he's gotten a lot better. He's got his own personality. He doesn't listen as well, but he's still a lot of fun. And we take him for a walk. Everybody, like you said, everybody knows the dog, but they don't know us. Now we're Duke's parents. But like we all know, dogs are a human's. Dog skills are almost like humans. You think about it, they guide the blind, they chase down criminals, they sniff out drugs, they detect termites, and they even help kids with ADHD get control and learn how to concentrate. So if you think about it, dogs are very special, and they are my best friends. But I have to laugh. There was an email, and hopefully this doesn't offend anybody. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this email, but it said, my dog, I feed him, bathe him, I feed him, shelter him, and give him medical, and he does nothing. And then at the bottom it says, oh my God, my dog's a Democrat. And with that being said, I have to say, my dog was my best friend. Thank you.
Good job.